Hello for everyone watching this with the video function on Spotify. Hello. If you're wondering why I have flowers next to my face, I have a microphone hidden there, plus it looks cool. For those on Apple Podcasts, I yet have to figure out how to include the video function and figure out if it exists at all. Anyways, today has been has been a roller coaster of a day. And I just wanted to share a few thoughts that I had, and just in general, the last few weeks, so much has been happening, and I haven't done, I think, a podcast episode in over a month. So I want to change that and share what are my current thoughts, insights, where I am, and just capture this also for myself. So I have a little um point to look back at. So, quick summary: what has been happening the last few weeks, last months. Honestly, a lot. I am now 2 weeks away from graduation, which is crazy. 2 weeks and a day away from graduation, and yeah, the last few weeks, I've been getting a bunch of awards that I mentioned in my last episode about applying and showing up for yourself, and other people showing up for you. So yeah, I got a bunch of those. I have connected with so many people about still still out here seeking a full-time, not let's say an abundant financial opportunity. Um, so I'm still in the process of looking for it, but I've been talking and attracting it, correction. But I've been talking to a lot of people. I have been really exciting news. I now have a wonderful person, Jillian, working with me on De La Kika and helping me do the marketing and the kind of scaling of all this, which I'm super excited about because I started this jewelry brand last year, and at the beginning I put so much time, so much effort, so much love towards it, and it was really paying off. But then I kind of started slacking off a bit and reached my own limits where I just really needed a new insight, a fresh perspective, no, new ideas. And I'm very happy that I found a person to provide me with this fresh ideas and everything. So that's very great. Then I've been brainstorming and working on developing another startup idea um, with my friend Toma, and in general, so many cool moving parts. But a good way to describe it are moving parts. Like I have so many moving parts that are coming together, and I know they're gonna come together in the best possible way, but it's still very movable. And the biggest factor is that I'm still trying to figure out where I'm moving after graduation. Um, Ideally, one of the two current leads that I have, one of them I really want to do, and to my understanding, I'll be able to like be employed in the U.S. but be able to travel to places. Um, and that would be my ideal setup. Honestly, just live in different, cool, exciting, nice um, cities and locations every 1 or 2 months, and then be really connected to the community, and then move on. So that's my plan. But anyways, as you can see, a lot of things happening, a lot of build up, a lot of also a lot of fun. Honestly, despite the fact that I have a bunch of school assignments, I've been really I've been really enjoying my life, and I've been hanging out with friends a lot. We've been going to dance, to paint, have like, gatherings, grills, barbecues, everything. It's been so much and so much fun and greatness, and I'm so happy about everything. But honestly, I'm I'm like I can feel the my vibrations rising as I'm talking about all this. But what I also noticed, that while I'm on a train of such of joy, there are sometimes moments that still trigger me and bring me down. And honestly, really like attracts like. I think that's the basis of any manifestations, any of law of attraction ideas, or just in general physics. That the energy you put out and the excitement you have, more will even come back to you. And I realized today that while I am on such a happy and good, exciting path, there is a major thing deep down in me that's holding me back. And I am realizing that in many ways I am my own restriction to my own success and to my own growth. Because, for example, let me show you how I discovered this huge holdback. So, um, one of the awards that I won, it was for like leadership, research, basically a lot of things that you did in your college time. And it was like every school, so the business school, the engineering school, the of science, of computer science, of anything. Basically, we have 8 schools in Northeastern, and each of them gives us a award yearly to one person. So I got the business school one. And while I was so super excited and everything, today the business school posted something on LinkedIn about this award, and I wasn't super happy with the caption they did. I just felt like it wasn't fully representing me, and I like they highlighted certain things that I did, but I wasn't like I one of the things I highlighted before, without going into much detail, one of the things I highlighted was a thing that I did um, with another person, and it really, I thought I worked through those negative feelings, but there were still some discomfort. Let's put it that way. And this discomfort and the fact that I wasn't super happy with the portrayal really went just pushed me completely in a negative spiral. It was such a small thing that, but it completely threw me out. I was like, oh no, like what if this person will comment something negative? What if this is a completely wrong portrayal of me? What if now I'm gonna be seen in a certain like bad way? Whatever. Anyways, I went such a deep spiral. Like rationally understood, there's absolutely no way and no reason for me to go that deep down in a spiral about honestly a good thing. Like cool. Okay, this post only highlighted like the sustainability aspect that I did, which is fine, which is great. Honestly, like whatever. It's already it is truthful. It is any publicity is good publicity, as they say. But I just realized that I am so uncomfortable with third parties talking about me or like publishing stuff, and it makes me so uncomfortable. And I'm starting to overthink like how is it going to be perceived, like what is this, and like that's so stupid. Like just let's be real, it's just so stupid taking something good and making it a huge problem out of nowhere. But the important thing is not this one incident, but the way how it made me feel. It made me feel completely doubting myself, completely. Yeah, I felt physically paralyzed. Like my right arm and my entire right part of my body was just hurting. Like I couldn't hold a pen. I wanted to journal and write it out. I couldn't do it. Like it was hurting so much. Um, Now it's better, but now that I'm thinking about my right shoulder, it still feels very tense. Anyways, um, I wanted to meditate, but I couldn't focus. Like I was literally out of it. I went home. I was working in a coffee shop. I went home and I was literally just sitting at my desk, just like sitting and staring, staring at the desk. And then I remembered about EFT tapping, and um, there is this wonderful person doing EFT tappings, Brett Yates. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry, but look him up on YouTube. This man does wonderful EFT tappings for any occasion. For people who don't know what tappings mean, I am not sure what the AFT part stands for. It is an acronym for something, but basically it's just tapping on certain um, like areas of your face where energetic blockages happen, and then saying like affirmative stuff. So yeah, it's just like a 5 minute. Most of his videos are between like 4 and 10 minutes, super quick, super easy. But I did two of those videos, one for raising your vibrations, one for removing resisting to breakthroughs, and it made me feel so much better. I feel so much more calmer, and I realized I want to make this episode just to also share this experience. And it just made me realize how this small example made me realize how oftentimes, while we have so much self work, sometimes we are in the way of our own success. So, for example, sometimes while we really let's say like are starting like a side hustle, some side business. And while we deeply believe that this is a super cool, amazing product, there's something to us deep down thinking like, oh, but like imagine actually selling your, what could it be? Your hand painted t-shirts. Imagine actually making like $10,000 monthly from your hand painted t-shirts. Like it just seems crazy, and for maybe we're not prepared, maybe we don't really know the logistics, like we don't know where would I get the time to do those paintings, where would I get the t-shirt, what if the paint runs out, how I'm gonna package it, like, or maybe you deep down just can't imagine realistically getting like a $10,000 check in your bank account monthly from this business. And that's something I really caught myself thinking, that even with my rings, with my jewelry, while I love it so much and I deeply, deeply, deeply believe that this is a truly high quality, amazing, really cool product, um, it's hard for me to imagine to actually have like huge, huge income and make it like a multinational, very successful business. And also in other areas where like art, like I love my art, I love painting, and I truly believe also it's very unique and very amazing. But while I have this vision of me having a gallery, long term, short term, I don't know, for example, how now that I'm moving, like where would I put my 20 plus paintings? Like how am I gonna sell them? What am I gonna do? And it's just another example that oftentimes we are in our own way to success. And oftentimes what helps, so yeah, let's go into this the second part. What helps other than EFT techniques and physically removing tension and pressure? I think it really helps talking to friends and family who truly believe in you and who know you well. For example, honestly, I had two moments like this. I was brainstorming this startup idea with a friend, and part of me was going into, oh, but like, how are we gonna make this and this? And it seems so difficult. My friend was like, no, it's not. That's so easy. Like, I can already imagine how to do it. And this made me realize, oh wait, you're right. Like, this is actually not that hard. Or um, yeah, just like even this thing with my article today, I called this friend and told her that I am overthinking irrationally. Can you please bring me back on the right train of thoughts? And I shared my worries with her, and as I was talking about this, I realized it's not that bad. And then my friend was also saying, like, honestly, people who don't care wouldn't even react or even see this post. People who care will support you, and being connected to like sustainability is that is it, that's your goal, that's what you want, so why are you even worrying? And I think it's really good, if you yourself are so stuck in a hole, it is very important to get another perspective about it, because oftentimes it's not even that bad. Or if something is that bad, still there are people around you who can help you solve a problem, even though it maybe sometimes feels like you're alone and you don't know what to do. Like there are always people, and maybe it's the people where you least expect. Maybe it's not even a close friend, maybe it's just like a stranger somewhere. um, just know that there's always someone to help. And if you need any perspective to resolve something, feel free to also reach out to me about it. But it's just made me really realize how it's all energy. It's all about our perspective. It's all about how we define our reality. And if we set ourselves some mental boundaries, our success and our well-being is 100% in our hands. All boundaries that we see and problems that we see that hinder us in something, you can mentally just let go of it. Like let go and deeply, deeply believe and visualize and feel how you feel once everything is working out. That's why I like meditations, like journey meditations as I call them, where you imagine yourself doing something and imagine the feeling, why they're so great, because you actually remove all blockages and see this vision as your reality. So yeah, that's my take on it, that we block ourselves and we can unblock ourselves, and that we are the painters of our life. And just keep going. It is so easy to have a fallback, and life is never linear. Life is another thing. Life is never you go up all the time. There will be times where you feel triggered. There will be times where the world is sending you a, a challenge to be like, are you ready? Do you truly believe in this? Do you truly believe in yourself? Is this really your dream? Is this really what you want? Yes, this is it. So it is very important to just stick to what you want, stick to your new values, stick to a worldview that you truly support. And I'm here to help you guide on it. But yeah, that was it. Everything I wanted to share. Even now, doing this quick 16-minute talk already makes me feel so much better. And I have a GMAT exam tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna go continue studying, and I'll journal before that, and I'll go studying. So I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day, night, evening, any time of the day. And